Okay, today what we have is a '03 Chevy. This one's an avalanche. Transfer case was bad. It exhibited pump rub. That's when the front bearing goes bad, and it actually wears a hole right through the front of the case. And I bought the truck like this. It leaked out all the fluid, and God knows how many miles were put on this thing. The entire guts of this transmission were just all screwed up inside. So a new front cover was put on, and basically the entire thing was rebuilt on the inside. Now the last thing I wanted to do was replace the encoder motor. It's a sensor ring inside there. I'm going to keep the motor, just replace the ring. I got the ring from Rock Auto for about 40 bucks. Now this was exhibiting this self-shifting, and it could have been because the transfer case was so bad, but you'd be driving in two-wheel and all of a sudden it would just automatically pop itself into four-wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and replace this ring while it's out. It's cheap insurance. So here's what it looks like. Okay, and this is for a 2003. So I know that they made this transfer case. It's the np246, and they made it from 99 till around 2006. And 99 to 02 is different than the 03, 04, 05. It's the actual motor, and the plug is different. So you cannot run a 99 to 02 on an 03 to 05. And you can't run an 03 on the older ones. And I think 06 might be completely different. Now when you're under here, I think this is the one that's going to have a gray plug. You got to slide that gray plug all the way out before this will come out. This is a size 15 socket. And there it is. There's already a fresh gasket in here. Okay. Or a spacer plate, more like it. So I'm going to get this on the workbench where I can pull this apart. This is my first time working on a motor, but it doesn't look too bad, right? Let's see what has to come apart. Yeah, okay, no big deal. Looks like I've got a couple Torx bits here. I don't know if I'm going to pull that whole motor off or not. We will see. I'll get back to you. I also wanted to point out that apparently this has been clocked, and make sure that it goes on only one way. So you might want to do that as well. Take a whiteout pen. Probably would work best. Something that will mark permanently, and draw yourself a mark to make sure everything realigns. Okay, it's the same thing on this. So that way when everything goes back together, everything aligns. Alright. I removed 2 Torx bits here and here, and I left these 2 on, and I removed the outer 2 ones on the motor here. 2 different size Torx bits. Okay, the bigger one is it's a size T20. I don't know what the smaller one is, maybe a T10, I'm guessing. I just had one of these handy. Right, let's see here, I'll tell you right now. It's the smallest one. Yeah, T10 is the smaller one. Alright, then now we can see the magic inside. Okay, apparently gasket sits up in there, so don't jack that up. This one looks to be in good shape. And it's looking like the encoder ring, this is my first time doing it, it's going to sit under here. So I don't want to screw this up. What I'll do, okay, Okay, this way I know exactly. Focus, you idiot. I'm doing this on my phone. Basically, I just drew a line there. Okay. Don't leave anything up for guesswork. I'm guessing this just pulls out. Hell if I know. Sure. Ah, okay. There it is. So, I can't walk and chew bubblegum here with my phone. Let me put you on pause. Alright, the plug just pulls out. No locking mechanisms on it. Grab and pull. Now, is this clocked? That is the million-dollar question. I don't think so. Fuck. Let me see here. Here's the new one. Yeah, it does look like it has to be clocked and keyed a certain way. Okay, yeah. You can see where the groove is going to fit into the tab's going to fit into the groove. So just grab and pull. Okay, here's the old original one. Here's my replacement. Like I showed you before, you can see the tab, slot, whatever you want to call that crap. Okay. That was pretty damn easy, guys. Okay, so now I'm just going to try plugging it back in. Okay, I've got to plug back in. Let's line this gear back up. Nope. See, I'm off a little bit. I think I got it this time. And there it is. Absolutely perfect. I'll be honest, this was a bit easier than I thought it was going to be. So now, I get to pop my sail back in. Here's the part where I suggest getting a new one of these gaskets before you start. Here's the problem, is this one's old, and while it's still pliable, it's a little stretched out, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might just break it, cut the extra length out, and RTV the thing. This is a little frustrating. Well, that's awesome. It was recording the whole time? Whatever. Here's where I improvise. I'm just cutting it. Okay. So I cut it, but this damn phone does a horrible job at focusing. There it is. Okay, what I'm going to do is just throw some RTV in there. Okay, here we are. Not the prettiest in the world, but it will work. Drop it slowly and carefully. There it is. Okay, perfect. Everything's lined back up top. Drop your screws in. Tighten those up. Okay, back at it again. Once again, I got some focus issues, but you get the idea. Plate goes on. Okay. That's keyed. So it's only going to go on one way. Make sure you get it on right, obviously, so you don't force anything. Okay. That's it right there. 1 second. Okay, that's it. It's back on. Just gotta, it's a size 15. Just tighten them. And that would be it. There's only 3 of them. That was pretty easy. Now, once it's on your car, you may have to remove a couple things to get access to these bolts. But from what I've read, it's not a big deal. Thank you.